It's Sonic Saturday! Yo! Hey guys, welcome in. I am Zordon of Doom. I'm a singer-songwriter and I make content here on YouTube. I also stream on Twitch and I have music up on Spotify, Apple Music, and here on YouTube. If you would like to check out anything that I have done outside of YouTube, all links are down in the description. I also put links to all of the songs that I'm reacting to today, and since today is another Sonic Saturday in which I react to music from the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, they will all be Sonic Adventure related songs. I think this is the second to last video for Sonic Adventure, and then we'll probably move on to Sonic Adventure 2 after the Sonic Adventure appreciation stream. But yeah, today we are doing the cleanup, so all of the miscellaneous songs that aren't really connected to any of the stages or anything like that. Menu songs, jingles, things like that. So I'm expecting a few of these to not be super long. As usual, before we begin, I do want to say thank you to Zach Graham, who once again typed out all of the explanations and sent the links so that I can easily go through all of them. It seems like the last video, so next week, will be completely focused on Open Your Heart. But first, today, cleanup songs. Zach said he did this because he felt like it'd be really cool to end Sonic Adventure on a bang. So Open Your Heart next week. Please look forward to it. So the first song-ish that I am reacting to is the opening cinematic. He feels it would be more impactful to actually see the visuals for this, because the music alone doesn't really do much, other than give us a small taste of Open Your Heart at the end. Also, the title screen and menu themes just use smaller sections of Open Your Heart as well. So we can honestly just skip those, since we'll be listening to that next week. Okay, so I guess today we're also starting off with a bang. Opening cinematic. Here we go. Alrighty, here we go. Oh, this is like high quality, upscaled with AI. Sonic Adventure opening cinematic. It's 8K, 60 FPS. So this is not what y'all saw growing up. Let's check this out. It's a minute 48. This is what set the tone for Sonic Adventure. I would love to know what your thoughts were when you first saw this playing the game. But yeah, here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. The 4:3 aspect ratio. Oh wow. That sky though. Wild. The water. Okay, music. Oh, did it not have director's cut? Oh! Oh, I did not have the sound effects to everything's happening. Oh. Okay, I can see why Zach wanted me to react to the actual opening instead of the song. I would be very confused just hearing this. Wild. Are these cutscenes from the game? Or are these scenes exclusive for the opening cinematic? Hey. Was that Chaos's eye? Interesting. The start of it was very interesting. I feel like you had to see the visuals to really understand what was happening. There was like radio sounds, and there was destruction happening. But yeah, it was nice hearing Crush 40 halfway through. Alrighty, next up we have the options menu. Zach says, classic example of it's just a menu theme. You don't have to go that hard on it. Proceeds to go extremely hard for no reason, as with all the other menu themes too. Okay, I love that. I feel like a lot of video game music really didn't need to go that hard, especially back then. More recently, it's natural to see more adults playing video games because we grew up with these games, you know? A lot of it was made with kids in mind. Yo, even the name of this is wild to me. It's called Options. Funky Groove Makes You Hot? Sonic Adventure. What is this title? So I'm expecting funky, but here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. What kind of menu is this? Okay! No, definitely did not need to go this hard, but always appreciated. But like, just listening to this, forget that this is just a menu song. Heck yeah. And there's the fade out. Da, 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 da. Nice guitar, wonderful bass, the sax. Bro. Next up, we have 2 versions of the Character Select theme song. There is a finger bass version and slap bass version. Zach says, honestly, no idea why there are 2 different versions that are only very slightly different from each other. Not sure if it changes at some point in the story when choosing characters or different game modes. Huh. I like that it's finger bass versus slap bass, because like the sound will be different. But yeah, I'm curious as to when the change happens. Like what characters have the slap bass, since this is Character Select. You know? We're starting with the finger bass version. Choose your buddy. Sonic Adventure. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Because it says finger bass version, I am listening to the bass more. This is just my theory, but this makes me think that it's for, like, just based on the title as well, Buddy, like, some of the fun-loving characters. I don't know how many characters you can select that are not fun-loving. Maybe like Silver or Shadow. But I guess I'll have to wait to hear the difference for myself. Slap bass, here we come. They're even the same length, I think. They're 2 minutes, 5 seconds, 2 minutes, 6 seconds. So, very interesting. It's still called Choose Your Buddy, but I digress. Here we go. Let's get right into this. In 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, okay. It sounds like the bass is having a bit more, like, it has a bit more oomph. Woohoo! The difference is very subtle, but this one feels, woo, I like that. It feels way more bouncy. Isn't it cool how one instrument can change the vibe? Even just a little bit. I like that. It feels like the bass had more freedom with this version, a little bit. Instead of just doing the I wonder if anyone noticed the difference of when these two actually play. My guess is it's based on the characters you're selecting, who's on screen at the time. But slap bass version seems more fun. Alrighty, next up on the list, we got Trial Mission Menu. Zach says, this is more or less the post-game content, where the stages you played in the main story can now be replayed with alternate clear conditions, such as reaching the goal within a time limit, or with a certain amount of rings. Okay. And in the later DX ports, they added missions, which could be found scattered throughout the hub worlds as cards, which describe the mission, and can then be completed in either the hubs or the levels themselves. Only the most die-hard fans have ever completed every mission. Zach's attempted it himself and failed to complete them all. I wonder, did you, dear viewer, complete them all? Are you one of the best? Like no one ever was? Or very few ever were, I guess. There are a total of 60, and while many are fairly easy, some are either very highly skill demanding, or they give the most obscure hints that you have absolutely no idea what they want you to do. Oh, interesting. I'm sure there's a guide somewhere, probably. There's always someone who literally does everything to try and proc an achievement, you know? Here we go. It's called Another Aim Challenge from Sonic Adventure. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. It's less than a minute long. definitely has that mini game vibe. I could also hear there being a time limit on this as well, because it almost sounds like a race kind of song. Race to a goal. Oh, no fade out. It ends. It has its own ending. That's pretty cool. Oh, I just realized that was the menu. Or maybe it does play during the mission, but I'm assuming that if they were rehashes of specific stages, they would probably play the songs from those stages. Interesting. Next, we got some really short jingles. This is the mission start. I'm assuming that this is also post-game mission, but yeah. Here we go. 7 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Oh, nice. Stato! And then we got mission clear. Also 8 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Finish! Cute little jingles there. So it's similar to a previous cleanup video that I did. This is the speed up song. It's called Hey You, It's Time to Speed Up. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Definitely gotta get a move on. Why do I feel like I can hear this on like a snowy mountain, like sledding down stage? Nice! And there is a Sonic Adventure 2 version of this, so we're checking that out next. This one is only 29 seconds. Let's start it in 3, 2, and 1. Ooh! I like how they changed it. It feels a little bit faster too. Like they sped up the speed up. And it just ends. Nice. And I see we have another Invincibility song, this time for Sonic Adventure. This is called Invincible. No fear. Nothing can stop Sonic. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. More happy sounding than I thought. This bass is going. I am a fan. Dude! Yeah, you're invincible with that bass. I'm curious how they changed it in Sonic Adventure 2. I'm hoping they didn't change the bass. They made it just as bassy. Maybe this will be a little bit faster, much like Speed Up is, but let's see. In 3, 2, and 1. Oh, it sounds fuller. Bass isn't as prominent. Ooh. There's like ding, ding, ding. That's new. They added more elements to this one. Bass is still going hard though. Okay, I take back what I said. I can see the bassist and the drummer just like looking at each other during that sequence. They're like, yeah, let's go. Next on the list is the Stage Clear song. This is a remix of the Sonic 3 and Knuckles Stage Clear theme, which I've heard as the same in 3D Blast. Oh, Genesis version. Many other games also use the same theme, but Zach will keep it down to just the ones that sound similar to the adventure version. I appreciate you, Zach. Thank you for sorting everything. So it'll be Adventure, then Sonic Adventure 2 and Heroes version, and then Generations version. So let's start with the Sonic Adventure version, which is the remix of Sonic 3 and Knuckles Stage Clear theme. It's only 10 seconds long, so let's get it over with. So let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Oh, I have heard this! That was very familiar. Okay, so Sonic Adventures 2 and Heroes use this same remix. So let's go in 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, that sounded more big band. Nice. I like that one. It seems like the song or jingle is getting shorter and shorter. Here we have Act Clear from Sonic Generations. In 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Okay. Definitely the same. On to the next song. Drowning. Zach says, the ever-classic drowning theme. Used in nearly every game that has water. You gotta love it. Wait, have you ever heard any version of this? No, I don't think I have. So Sonic can drown? This is just like one of those? Is that what this is? So I'm assuming this is also going to be very quick. A quick little jingle, maybe a couple seconds long. Yeah, it's only 16 seconds long. It's my first time encountering a drowning theme, I think, in any game. I'm trying to think of another game that has a drowning theme. I'm sure there are some. I just can't think of them off the top of my head. I'm assuming this is going to be like glub, 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 or something. Here we go. In 3, 2, and 1. Oh no! Well, that's not pressure at all. That's like, oh, you should get out of the water. You should get out of the water. You really should get out of the water. And then it's too late, you drown. Yeah, hearing this music would give me anxiety. That's kind of intense. Next up, Game Over Continue, question mark, called Will You Continue? Only 33 seconds in 3, 2, and 1. Oh. This was sounding way more mysterious. Ruins-like. Like I can imagine someone going in and out of the screen going, will you continue? Will you? Will you not? Continue, continue, continue. Or something like that. Not what I was expecting at all. Sonic, once again, subverting expectations. Okay, next up, we got Extra Life. Zach says this would go on to be reused in basically every 3D game following Adventure. Oh, okay. So this is where it starts. Does this just play when Sonic attains an extra life? It's literally only 2 seconds long. So I'm assuming it just like really quick and then you keep going. So it says here Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic Heroes. It's called 1-Up Extra Life Theme. In 3, 2, and 1. For a theme, it's only 2 seconds long. Nice. I like that there's a little bit of an echo that you can hear. Zach has a little bit more to add to Extra Life Modern version. He says, this particular iteration started from Unleashed onward, would later become the theme of Sonic Team itself, playing when the Sonic Team logo appears while starting up the game. Wait, what? Okay. That's really cool how this jingle evolved over time. I wonder if it's still 2 seconds long. Aha! It's 6 seconds long. Let's hear it here from Sonic Generations. In 3, 2, and 1. That was way happier for sure. And I can definitely see the Sonic logo pop up to that theme. There's 2 other versions of Extra Life I didn't realize because Zach sort of spaced them out. It looks like this version is unused, so I guess it never got into the game. Extra Life unused version. I guess you don't need that many alternative versions of Extra Life, but I bet in the studio they were coming up with these little quick things and were like, yeah, that's cool. Oh, but I like this one too. But this one's cool too. And then sort of added it to, I don't know, the OST or wherever you can find this. All right, 3, 2, and 1. That sounds very like, yeah, almost circus-like. I can kind of see why they didn't use this one. Maybe because it was a little bit longer than the 2-second version. Very short and sweet. This one kind of like, it lingers. I don't know when you get an Extra Life in game, whether there's a banging song playing in the background and then this interrupts it. But the 2-second one is like, boop, and then go. Rather than this one being like, hey, this is a moment. But if it's like you pick it up and then go, then I can see why they used the version that they used. So the last song on the list is another Extra Life unused, but this time from Generations. Apparently, it returned in Generations, but remained unused. Huh, I wonder why. Trying to think from a composer perspective, you kind of want your babies, your creations to be put somewhere, and maybe they were like, oh, let's see if this could work this time with Generations, but unfortunately it still didn't work out. All right, we got Extra Life unused version from Sonic Generations. I'm kind of expecting it to still have that hey circus-like happy vibe, but we'll see in 3, 2, and 1. Oh yeah. It's the same. Absolutely wild. What are your opinions on the unused Extra Life themes? And was there any jingle that stayed with you from Adventure? Would love to know down in the comments. All right, everyone. I think that is it for this reaction. Thank you for sticking with me if you are here at the end of the video. Thank you for listening to this cleanup video. Once again, thank you, Zach, for putting this together. Next week, reminder, will be the Open Your Heart video. I'm really excited to check that out. And then we could schedule the Sonic Adventure Appreciation stream. October is a little bit busy for me, especially on the weekends. So we might have to push the appreciation stream into November, but we'll see. But yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. And don't forget that no matter how it is you are feeling, you are A-W-E-S-O-M-E. You are A-W-E-S-O-M-E. All right, everyone. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye. Can I pretend we're not causing this pain? The world aglow with fire and snow. More wars for gold. Look how we never change our ways. Is there hope for tomorrow?